what happened was that they told us all about how storms form, things to look for in clouds, also what kind of conditions to report to them, things like flooding, ice on the highway, any kind of snow on the ground, that sort of stuff. We got a whole list of things like that.
And this was all brought about by the who taught the class?
This is the National Weather Service. That's what the people who issue your official weather forecast, and they have fancy things like satellites, and they get radars, and they can see generally what's happening, but they can't tell specifically on the ground. So they depend upon individuals out in the going about the usual business, saying, "Uh-oh, I better tell the Weather Bureau about this."
One of the interesting things that they spoke a little bit about was the monsoon season, which we definitely have here in Pahrump, and we have a lot of rain coming down, a lot of flooding coming down. How to spot that, how to see what's coming.
Well, if you see this, first off, you can look at the clouds and get a feeling whether it's going to rain or not. They teach you that kind of thing. They teach you what to look for. At the bottom of the clouds, to spot maybe a tornado. No, we don't have too many up here, but we occasionally might. And, Salt Lake City had one a few years ago, and that's not really tornado country. And basically, I just want you to call them whenever something unusual happens.
Yeah. And so, a lot of people attended the class.
I didn't get a count, but the room was full. We were meeting at the training room at the Emergency Management Building on Surrey Lane, and that place was packed.
Yeah. And so a lot of people, official weather spotters, finding out what's going on. If people want to get involved in this, they'll be out here next year probably again to teach another class.
Yeah, we come out they come out every spring, almost every spring, and teach us all about what to look for. They give it. In fact, they even give us a toll-free number to call, which is answered by the person at the desk making the call and making the weather warning and stuff. It doesn't. You don't go through a phone tree. It's right there on the desk.